Fast, accurate, and everyday. First Defense Weather.
And a happy Friday to you, last day of July here. And since it's the last day of July, let's take a look at where we stand for the monthly temperatures. Now, all the days that are shaded in orange are days where the observed high temperature was above average for that particular day. And the days in blue are days that were below average. And all the days that have the temperature on it are days where the temperature was 85 or higher. So right now, our average monthly temp for the high and lows added together is 70.4 degrees. That's still 2.4 degrees above the average to where July should be. But earlier in the month, thanks to this heat wave from the 5th all the way to about the 10th of the month, that's where our high temperature spiked. And we actually were ranking as the warmest July on record in the city of Jamestown. Right now, we're not ranking at least in the top 10. But of course, we'll get the official data likely tomorrow, and we'll see where we rank on that. Since no rain was gauged at the airport officially yesterday, our rainfall for the month still stands at 7.31 inches. So our surplus is over 2.6 inches for the month. So it's been a wet month. Of course, you know, in June, we couldn't buy a raindrop, and now in July, the rain has been coming in buckets. So the next thing that we're keeping an eye on is on Sunday. This is something we've been hinting pretty much all week long about a storm system moving close to the region. Well, earlier in the week, it showed it moving over the region. The newer guidance is kind of pushing it off to the northwest a little bit, but it's going to be close enough where at least we're going to see some showers and thunderstorms. So the Storm Prediction Center has us under a low-end marginal risk for severe weather on Sunday, and this is mainly going to be late Saturday night into Sunday. The better chance for at least one or two stronger storms, and the main impacts from that is going to be strong damaging winds and some locally heavy rainfall. Future scan here shows you nothing through the afternoon, but there will be a couple spotty showers, especially through the afternoon, and the best chance of that is going to be on the highest hilltops further down to the south as a stationary front is churning just to our south. Now, as we go into Saturday, the majority of the day is going to be dry, but as we get late in the afternoon, possibly 5, 6 o'clock, we're going to start to see the moisture starting to come in from the storm system as it moves to our northwest. So Saturday night's going to be showers and thunderstorms. Even though this particular model is not showing a whole lot of widespread coverage on Sunday, I do think there's going to be more scattered to numerous showers and thunderstorms through the day on Sunday. And again, any one of them could be strong with primarily gusty winds and heavy rainfall. Quick check of the tropics here because Isaias is now a hurricane. It strengthened basically at midnight this morning, and it's now a Category 1 hurricane with 75-mile-per-hour winds. Now, as this moved across Hispaniola, we were expecting it to weaken a little bit because, of course, Hispaniola is mountainous, but it actually rapidly intensified to a Category 1, and the current forecast track from the National Hurricane Center has this possibly riding along the Florida coast. We don't think it's going to make landfall in Florida, but notice how it rides up along the East Coast. Now, the impacts to us are likely going to be minimal, if any, but the one thing we have to keep an eye on for later next week is if this rides along the coast. Now, keep in mind this black line in the center follows the actual center of the storm. The cone, this white cone you see, is where the storm could jog anywhere within that cone, and impacts from tropical systems can be felt hundreds of miles away from the center. So don't focus on that center line. But the one thing we have to keep an eye on is how close the storm rides to the New York coast, because if it's close to the coast, we could be wrapped in some of the cloud cover later in the week next week. If it's further off to the, if it's further out to sea, maybe not. That's something we're going to have to keep an eye on as we go throughout next week. 78 to 84 today, partly to mostly sunny, just a spotty shower, mainly along the hillier terrain and down into northwestern Pennsylvania. East-northeast wind averaging about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, another clear and calm night. Get out and take a look at Comet Neowise if you can. It's getting fainter now, so telescopes are going to be recommended. Look for it near the Big Dipper, 57 to 65 with a northeast wind. Take a look at it for tomorrow, 81. But again, the majority of the day will be dry. Rain doesn't come our way until later in the afternoon. 79 on Sunday. The humidity spikes. Again, widespread showers and thunderstorms. A few leftover storms Monday, 77. Scattered showers and storms on Tuesday, 75. Much cooler and less humid on Wednesday with just a few scattered showers around. And then on Thursday, the sun is back in full force with highs in the mid-70s.